over, out, step over, out, step over, out, step over. Hi everybody, this is Danny Madrigal with Magical Soccer Moves channel. Welcome back. For today's video, we're going to be working on Zig Zag Dribbling part 2. So about a month ago, I did part 1. For part 1, it was a lot of the single leg in and out weaving and zigzagging. It was a little bit easier, but it was all the foundation touches. Now for part 2, I have five new dribbling exercises in part 2 that you haven't done at all before. Okay, at least that you weren't a part of the first video. All right, so what is it that you need for the setup? Very simple. All you need is 5 cones or 5 objects. Okay, and what you do is you're going to set your cones or your objects in a straight line. You're going to take 2 steps, not 2 feet, but you're going to take 2 steps every time you drop off a cone. So let me just demonstrate that really quick. So I'm going to take my first cone here, drop it off. Now I'm going to go 2 steps. So I go 1, 2, drop off a cone, keep going, 1, 2, drop off another cone, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so there you have it. Got 5 objects, 5 cones, dropping them off every 2 steps. So that's basically the setup. That's all you need, plus yourself and your soccer ball. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get started. So for the first one, oh, the other thing, sorry. The last thing is you're going to need either a watch or you'll need a timer. Timer is always preferable. You can, for the timer, you can use your iPad, you can use your cell phone. That way you guys can set up your timer and do a countdown. So for today's session, you're gonna need to set up your timer for 90 seconds. Okay? So when you get started with each one of the 5 exercises, we're gonna train each one for 90 seconds today. That way by the end of those 90 seconds, you're very comfortable at doing every single one of these 5 dribbles that I'm gonna be showing you. Okay? Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. So for the first dribble, I call this the inside-outside, and it's using both feet. So in other words, you're going to basically use the inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside of both feet to go up and down the cones. Okay, so let me demonstrate and show you what it looks like here. Okay, so I'm going to start off on my good side. I'm a lefty, so I'm going to start on my left side. If you're a righty, then you want to position yourself on the right side. Okay? So I'm going to go inside, outside of both feet. So it looks like this. In, out, inside, outside, turn around. Come back doing the same. Inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside. Okay? Very important that when you're doing this, and you're going side to side, very important that you don't stand straight up. It's very important that you bend your knees. You want to get low to the ground, okay? So when I'm doing this, I don't stand straight up. I bend my knees as I'm going in and out, okay? So make sure you bend your knees as you're going right to left, left to right, okay? So for this one, you're going to go for 90 seconds. And then you'll come back to me for exercise number 2, okay? So at this time, go ahead and hit pause, and I'll see you for the next one, okay? All right, hit pause, enjoy. Okay, great. All right, so hopefully that first one was somewhat easy, hopefully. If not, just keep working at it, and you will eventually get it, okay? Without a doubt. All right, this next one. Now it's going to get a little bit harder. So for this next one, for number 2, this is outside, and then step behind the ball. So it's basically like 3 different, you're doing 3 different steps for this one. So you're going to do outside, step behind the ball, and then switch. Outside, step behind the ball, switch. Out, step behind the ball, and switch. Okay, so let me do it over here more where I get a little more room. So it's out, step behind the ball. out, step behind the ball, out, step behind the ball, okay? So now I will do this up and down the cones. I'll go slow, that way you guys can see what it looks like. I take small, tiny little touches with the outside of my foot, okay? And then I take a step behind the ball before I switch feet. All right, so let me show you what it looks like. Here we go. So you start off with outside, step behind the ball, out, step behind the ball, out, step behind the ball, out, step behind the ball. Okay, now I'm gonna go a little bit faster now, all right? So out, step behind, out, step behind, out, step behind, out, step behind, okay? If you notice on the way back, I started to use my body and I started to use my arms, okay? So when I would step, I would dip my shoulder to make that defender believe that I'm gonna go that way. And I use my arms for balance to then switch the other direction. Okay, let me just demonstrate one more time on the way back what it looks like. All right, here we go. Okay, so out, step behind, out, step behind, out, step behind, out, step behind, okay? Bend your knees, get low, use your arms. Go side to side, okay? So you're kind of dipping. You're dipping your body when you're going to the side, okay? So this one you're also gonna do for another 90 seconds, okay? I would recommend go slow for the first 30 seconds. Then, once you get comfortable, then start to jog through it and speed it up a little bit, okay? That way you also challenge and test yourself, okay? So at this time, go ahead and hit pause and we will see you for number 3, okay? All right, enjoy. We'll see you in a bit. Great. Okay guys, we're moving on. Oh, actually, before we move on, do me a quick favor. If you're enjoying the training session so far, if you're liking this video, you want to support me, please hit the thumbs up. It's basically sitting at the bottom right underneath your video. It's little thumbs. You just click on it and it'll give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it, okay? So all it takes is 1 second. Go ahead and hit it really quick. Awesome, thank you so much. Okay, let's move on to number 3. So for the third one, we're gonna do outside again, but this time we're gonna do a step over, an outer step over. So we're no longer gonna do a side step. We're gonna go over the ball, okay? So for this one, you're doing outside step overs. I just call them outer step overs, because you're pretending to step out, okay, when you go around the ball, okay? Don't confuse this with an inside step over. This is in. We're not going in, we're going out. With the outside of your foot, you're stepping out, stepping out, stepping out, okay? All right, so let me show you what it looks like here. So 2 outside touches plus an outer step over, okay? So here we go. It's out, step over, out, step over, out, step over, out, step over. Okay? Now I'm going to come back faster. Okay? Out, step over, out, step over, out, step over, out, step over. So make sure you really dip your body. You really use your arms to fake that defender out, okay? All right, really dip your body, okay? So outside, step over, okay? All right, so for this one, another 90 seconds. Make sure to set up your timer. Take your time, walk through it the first 30 seconds, and then jog and run through it the last minute, okay? Go ahead and hit pause and enjoy. We'll see you in a little bit. Okay, awesome. All right, we're moving on to number 4. So now for 4, we're going to do what we call the V's. V's. We're going to do movements with the ball, dribbling with the ball that looks like a V. Okay, it looks like you're drawing a V. V as in Victor. Okay. In and out of the cones. Okay. So for this one, I'll just show you what it looks like here. All you're doing is you're going to take your good foot you're going to take your good foot, you're going to pull it back, and then you're going to use the inside of your foot to go to your good side. So pull back inside the foot that way, okay? And then your opposite foot, you're going to do a pull back going the opposite way. Pull it back inside the foot opposite way. So it's going to be right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. And you have to make it look as if you're doing a V shape on the ground, okay? Pull back inside, pull back inside, pull back inside. So now, let's do it up and down the cones. Let me show you what that looks like. On the way there, I'll kind of walk through it. On the way back, I'll speed it up, okay? So I'm gonna go over here. So you have to push the ball. The ball needs to be on the opposite side before you perform the move. So if when you want to go with your left foot, the ball wants to be on the right side of the cones to perform it with the left. And then when you're on the left side of the cones, you're going to perform it with the right. Okay? So here's what I mean. Okay? Right now the ball is on the right side of the cones, so I'm going to use my right foot. So I'm going to go pull back inside the foot. Now I'm going to go with my left foot. Pull back inside the left. Pull back right. Pull back left. Pull back right. Go around. Here we go. Start over. I'm going to go faster. So do a V, left-footed V, right-footed V. Left-footed V, right-footed V. Okay? Let me do that one more time. Let me go quick now. Okay, here we go. Okay? All right. So doing a V with both feet. We have to get better at dribbling with the left foot and the right foot. Okay, you got to have two good feet, okay? All right, awesome. So go ahead and set your timer for 90 seconds. Take your time, slowly, and then gradually speed it up, okay? All right, hit pause and enjoy. Okay, great. All right, we've got one final one to do. That's going to be a new one as well. But before we do that, once again, if you're enjoying the videos, please hit the subscribe button. So the subscribe button is right there, underneath this video as well. Just takes 1 second. Just hit the subscribe really quick. And every single week that I upload 1 or 2 new videos, if you subscribe, it'll send you an alert letting you know that a new video is out, and then you guys can get to watch it, okay? So take a second, hit subscribe. Go on, hit it. Awesome, thank you. Okay, here we go. So the 5th one. So now we're going to do another V, but instead of using the inside of your foot, you're going to do a V with the outside of your foot. So you're going to do right, outside right, left, outside left. Pull back outside, pull back outside. It needs to be in the shape of a V. So now I'm going to speed it up. So left, left, right, right, pull back outside, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. Okay? And now we're going to do it at the cones. All right? So, here we go. Right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, around. Now I'm going to speed it up. Okay? Now I'm going to speed it up. Here we go. So obviously I took a little bit of a bad touch there. So you want to make sure that you concentrate on that outside touch. Let me go ahead and just run through it one more time for demonstration. Here we go. Okay? All right, great. So that's the outside of the foot V's, okay? All right. Go ahead and do this one for 90 seconds, and then you'll come back for me for the bonus round, okay? All right, hit pause, enjoy it. Okay, great. So now we're done with all 5. Now what we're gonna do for the bonus round is we're gonna perform all 5 moves in chronological order, okay? And you're going to do this basically for 3 minutes. So this is going to be a speed round. But now that you know how to do them all, now you can kind of put them all together, okay? I'll demonstrate each one. I'll do a full lap of each one. And then just to demonstrate what it'll look like. And then you guys go out there and work on it, okay? So let me just show you what it looks like. So the first one was the inside-outside of both feet. Okay, so around, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Good. Number 2 was outside-outside step behind the ball. So it's out, step aside, out, step aside, out, step aside, out, step aside, go round, out, step aside, out, step aside, out, step aside, out, step aside. Third one was the outer step over. So out, step over, out, step over, out, step over, out, step over. Once again, out, step over, out, step over, out, step over, out, step over. Okay? Fourth one was the V's with the inside of your foot. Okay? So inside the foot V's. Awesome. And the fifth one was outside the foot V's. Around. Here we go. Outside. 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 Okay? So that's what you're going to do. And once you're done with the outside V's, then you start over with the inside outside of both feet again. So you're going to do this for 3 minutes, okay? So not only are you working on your touches, on your dribbling, your close ball control dribbling, you're also working on your fitness, okay? Like for myself right now, my heart rate already shot up, it's already elevated, okay? So you're going to get a nice good workout, okay? So set up your timer, 3 minutes, and then come back to me right afterwards, okay? Okay, take your time, enjoy this one, do all 5, okay? Enjoy, hit pause. Okay, great. All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming out today. I hope you enjoyed today's training session, Zig Zag Dribbling, Close Ball Control, Part 2. So the dribbling moves were a little more complex, they were a little bit harder, okay? I will be doing a part 3 to this video of doing very difficult moves in about 3 weeks time, okay? So make sure you kind of check back for that video as well, all right? So let me know how you did. How can you let me know? Very simple. There's a comment section at the bottom of this video. On the comment section, drop me a comment. Let me know how you did. Let me know if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions on something that you want me to, a video that you want me to do. I always check my comments 24 to 48 hours. I get back to everybody, okay? So also, if you like the video, hit the like, hit the thumbs up. You want to subscribe to the channel as well. All it takes is 1 second to subscribe, and then it will send you an alert every time that I do a video. That way you can come check it out, okay? So I do videos on juggling tricks, I do moves, I do training sessions like this. So I do almost every type of training session that I can think of, okay? So thank you so much for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one, and we will see you on the next video, okay? Take care.